problem is that we focused a lot on software maintenance and we always forget about hardware maintenance. Manager, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. How far with the servicing of these computers with respect to our program 90 days in summer with the Informatique?
We've checked that one is not coming.
One is not coming on.
Yes, sir.
Where is the computer engineer?
Then he is.
Mr. Computer Engineer,
Yes, sir.
how are you today?
Doing great, sir.
What happened? You've serviced these computers. Why is this one not coming on?
Actually, I installed all the software requirements of both machines, but this one is not still coming on.
Did you check the hardware?
No, sir.
Okay. One big mistake most people make. It is very common to enter an organization, an office, or a school, and you notice that out of 5 computers, 3 are working, or 4 are working, 1 or 2 are not working. You go to a documentation, it is common to find 2 machines, only 1 working. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we shall look a little bit into hardware maintenance. Generally, hardware maintenance is the process of cleaning, inspecting, repairing, and even changing hardware components on computer and electronic devices. If we have to talk about computer hardware maintenance, we cannot continue without explaining what is a hardware. A hardware is simply any physical component of a computer. We can have 2 basic types of hardwares. These are internal hardwares. It could be something like a RAM, the processor, a hard drive, or the fans. We can also have peripheral hardwares like a USB mouse that is connected to a computer, a printer, a microphone, or an external speaker. So this hardware maintenance involves things like cleaning of the fan to make sure dust is out of the fan, and when the fan is free to turn, it prevents overheating. It can be checking of the RAMs. You can check the RAMs and you use a soft tissue to wipe the RAMs to remove debris and dust from it so that it can perform better. You can also check the hard drive. Depending on your type of system and the generation of your laptop, you can upgrade from an HDD to a 2.5 SSD, or if your laptop is of 6, 7, or 8 generation and above, you can upgrade to an M2 SATA or NVMe SSD, because these SSD, which are solid state drives, are more faster than the traditional hard disk drive, which we call HDD. You can upgrade the hard drive probably from an HDD to an SSD, not necessarily to a higher capacity. Another important thing you can also check is the processor, whether the processor is overheating or not. If you have a laptop that you use every day, of course, a laptop normally has to heat. So you, the owner and the user, is the best person to understand whether the laptop is heating beyond the normal way it usually heats or not. As you work on the keyboard, you're normally going to feel it. Every day you start feeling excess heat on the keyboard, more than what you used to feel. Then you know that it's overheating. You can also feel it from the back. And sometimes the turning of the fans, the speed overheats. So these are the basic things you check with hardware maintenance. What is the importance of all this? 1, it is going to make your computer performs better and functions better. 2, it is going to make the software to run comfortably. Remember, the software is the part you really want to use, but you cannot get to the software without passing through the hardware. And thirdly, it will increase the lifespan of the computer. Thank you very much for always believing, trusting, and promoting the Informatique. Tomorrow we shall look at software maintenance.